If you want your fasting to be easy and painless, the best way to do it is what I call keto-fasting-keto burger. And in my experience, it's absolutely the best. I've been doing water fasting, extended water fasting for more than 2 decades. Did a lot of blood tests, DEXA scans to see what works, what doesn't. And that's the concept I have arrived to. Almost like you need warm up before heavy resistance training. You need a warm up before fasting. It's a challenge, so your body might not be used to it. Or we can look at it as a hybrid car. You and me, we are both hybrid cars in a way. How we make energy. It can be gasoline, which in our case is blood sugar, glucose, which is an easy fuel to burn, little dirty, but very straightforward. And the second type of fuel, electricity, in our case, that's our fat cells, which in some cases might be hard to tap into when you have, let's say, insulin resistance. But before we switch to the full fast mode, when you have no gas, so to speak, from the outside, because you're eating nothing, you need your batteries checked and ready. Sort of do maintenance, make sure that they're all nice and tight, cleaned, that if you have some bad cells, they are replaced. And that's what we are doing today. So for today, there is a specific goal to achieve, and there are 2 tasks to achieve that goal. And the goal is to reach moderate nutritional ketosis by the end of the day. I'm going to measure it with a simple device. And if I fail, well, then there is plan B, which is going to ruin my weekend, but hopefully I won't. Well, we'll see. But as I said, I have 2 tasks for that, to achieve that. Task number 1 is to get off the shelf your favorite keto recipe book or from the internet and find something there which you like. Or even better, that's what I do, keep it very straight and simple. And you can follow my recipes, which I'm going to show you right now, because what I do is basic. And when you do fancy keto diet, it's kind of slippery slope. Might be way too easy to overdo saturated fats or overdo calories. It's good to follow basic longevity principles. In this case, reduce saturated fat, and we want to slide into calorie deficit as soon as we can, so we are getting ready for the full fast. And I didn't do any shopping for this fast. I just looked into the fridge and look, I have everything which I need, which is great. And that's some greens. We are not going to skip on greens. And I'm going to actually add psyllium husk to cooking, and I'm going to use psyllium husk in the pills to get more fiber into myself. We have avocados, we have olive oil, a little bit of cream. I'm going to use almond meal with eggs and baking powder to make a very quick keto bread. It only takes 2 minutes to make it. Just put all those ingredients into a cup, beat it up, put into microwave for 2 minutes, as I said, and voila, you have a very tasty and very filling kind of bread, which I also slice and then put on a skillet to fry a little bit in extra olive oil to make it extra keto. And it actually tastes much better this way as well. And a little bit of avocado on top, some salmon, those greens, and it's amazing breakfast actually for any day of the week. Doesn't matter if you're fasting or not. I do it a lot, and it's amazing. You eat once and you're not hungry like for almost all day, which is the whole point. Then later through the day, I'm going to snack on cashews, macadamia nuts, cottage cheese, yogurt, and I'm also going to have for dinner baked salmon, also more greens, and I also like sardines in olive oil. So it all becomes not that high on saturated fat, as I said, filled with proteins and good fats. Way to go. And that's what you do through these 2 days of prep as your keto diet goes. For the second task, well, now we have to get rid of the extra blood sugar stored in us. We have blood sugar in the muscles just for the situation when you have to skip a meal for one reason or another, or for when you have to run from a tiger in emergency. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, run from a tiger. Biggest muscles we have in the body are in the legs for running from a tiger. And that's why we have sugar stored as glycogen. And I'm going to hop on an exercise bike and just go for it, do it several rounds after warm-up. So all that sugar is drained and I can get into much deeper ketosis as soon as possible to get to those benefits as soon as possible. And it might be painful, as almost all high-intense trainings are, but that's how it is. So let's do it. That's probably the most painful moment of the whole week. But no pain, no gain. Was I saying no hard days? It's not a day. It's just hard 10 minutes. Or maybe 20 if you can last longer. But I'm almost dead. Right. Now it's time to test how it did it work or not. Analyzing. Oh. Moderate ketones, just what we want. Huh? All right, it looks great. I was worried a little bit, but things worked. Knock, knock. Knock, knock, they will keep working as good as we go through the fast. And you don't really need to use this breathalyzer. You can also just rely on the taste in your mouth when you get that specific metallic taste. That's keto. Or you can actually go more fancy and do a blood test at home, prick your finger and measure ketones. Or just hope for the best. After all, we did 2 days of prep, and that might be good enough for most people. Worst come to worst, it will be a little harder in your first fast or second fast, and then you'll just learn how to gauge the level of your ketosis without any fancy measurement tricks. So we're done with the warm-up, and tomorrow we're going to do the real exercise, but with a proper form. There are also gazillion mistakes there not to do. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll get through the basics of the actual fasting. Cheers.